Hello, hello, hello to anyone who is coming in. So I apologize that I came on a couple of minutes late. However, I wanted to have this conversation. As you can see, the title today, we were supposed to talk about the impeachment and everything like that. We're going to talk about that a little later, but I wanted to touch on what we call the tides of change, which is COPA and the new harassment policy that was recently revealed or spoken about with YouTube. And I want to kind of talk about it for the simple fact that it's really important that everyone, and I mean everyone who watches YouTube, wanted to create a YouTube channel, or has a YouTube channel on the side and they support different platforms. I really, and I'm sorry that you hear my background like rummaging around. I am redoing my locks right now while talking to you. So, two birds, one stone. Anywho, so I'm not going to bore you with reading the COPA statement as well as the CFO statement about harassment and what that means, but we're just going to break it down. So, what COPA is a federal law that has been enacted since, I believe, 1974, or it's either late 60s or around 74, 75, 76. One of those. Either way, it's not a new federal law. What COPA basically protected children. So it was a way of the federal agencies, FTC, FCC, all of those basically making sure that people were not illegally soliciting children to watch or pretty much be around things that were not suited for them. I like it. Some of your, and I'm not saying the sector that everybody is synonymous with right now, but some of your favorite people do have, and I'm saying favorite, the ones who get millions of viewers, they have bright backgrounds, hot pink. They may throw a Hello Kitty symbol somewhere. Basically, they're pandering to children to at least get that click, to at least get that subscription. You'll see it a lot in the beauty communities, the gamer communities, those prank channels, also the family channels, things like that, where a lot of their viewership comes from children. Children as young as 6, 7, 8, as old as 14, 15, 16. So I'm all for it. Now, this is where it gets funky. They also released the new harassment policy that says that one YouTuber cannot create content or speak negatively on another YouTuber. And shouts out to Lovely T because she first expounded upon that policy because people need to know what it really means. It's not just combating this sector, it is actually combating the beauty sector, it is combating the church sector, like it's combating everybody. And the reason why I can say that is because you're actually having a lot of your favorite celebrities, whether they're A list through Z list, it doesn't matter. They're all coming up with YouTube platforms. And at first, people were like, oh, it's just a way to make additional money for them, blase, blase. But no, it is also to combat people just randomly attacking them. So, sorry guys, like I am fighting a cold for some odd reason in the middle of winter. So you're gonna hear my heater, you're gonna hear a lot of things. Anywho, so basically, as it stands, it is going to be super important that you guys understand what's happening. For instance, one second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I just didn't want you to hear me blow my nose. So, for what I was saying is, for instance, you as the YouTube subscriber, YouTube follower, YouTube watcher, you need to identify and understand what you need to do in order to still enjoy your favorite content. Number one, when it comes to the COPA law, guys, you cannot put an absorbent amount of emojis in anyone's chat anymore. And what that means is, you know how some people will like put bombs and bells, put hearts, put trains, put sunflowers, put babies in worlds, put all of those emojis will get the subscriber blocked. So it won't necessarily affect the content creator. It will get the subscriber blocked because that will be considered spam. So if you want to put one or two emojis in a comment thread, great. But when you're doing lines and lines of them, and you guys have seen that in your favorite YouTube videos, that will get the subscriber block. So the person putting it in will be considered a spammer, and they will block. They being Google, they being YouTube, will block that person. And not just from that particular subscriber, they will block them from YouTube. Hi, Catrice. Can you hear me now, Autism Mommy? Because it's showing me that my stuff is on. So anytime and I think it was that part where I said, I'm sorry, excuse me, where I had it off for about 20 seconds. Okay, perfect. So as I was saying with and no, Miss Catrice, don't worry. Like the little emojis that you put there now, that's fine. I'm saying if you were like just emojied out, like every single thing you did was just emoji, that would get you blocked, Ms. Catrice. That wouldn't hurt me necessarily. That would get you blocked. So no matter where you went, if you did that, it being Google, YouTube would see you as a spammer and automatically block you from watching YouTube. They would shut you down. It has not come out whether it be 30, 60, 90, or a permanent ban. They're just saying that those are the things that can happen. Another thing that is going to happen is, let's talk about the harassment part. So as y'all know, there are certain sectors where beef, drama, everybody talking about everybody. When there is now a claim of harassment, and this will be going, I believe, starting in January, that is when it is supposed to come out. But the harassment policy now will say if one YouTube creator is going against another YouTube creator, and hold on just 1 second, I'm going to turn off my heater. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So in the event that a YouTube creator is found to be harassing one, they will permanently shut down that content creator. Done. So what does that mean for the sector that beefs? And every sector has a beef. So I will be open and pragmatic about that and saying absolutely. Every sector goes after each other, but some sectors are known for it more so than others. So what does that mean? Basically, it means people are going to have to change their content. You cannot make live after video attacking someone anymore, especially if they have an established YouTube platform. And that's the loophole. And I hope everybody who ever hears this video hears that loophole. Once you have an established platform, You cannot use that platform to attack another YouTube creator. Some people speculate, and these are a lot of the bloggers, the ones who follow up on the entertainment industry. Some of them speculate that that is why a lot of the celebrities are opening up their own YouTube channel to help prevent them from being talked about. So you may see Cardi B with the YouTube channel. You may see Nicki Minaj. You already see people like Will Smith with one. Candy Burris from The Real Housewives. So you're going to see a lot of them come out with established, and a part of established is viewership and subscribership. Meaning, once you get a minimal amount of subscribers, once YouTube is profiting from your channel by placing ads and everything like that, you are established. So of course, celebrities are going to hit that threshold much faster, than your average YouTuber. So do you guys see kind of how this is going to play out? So again, let's circle back to what's in it for me, meaning what's in it for the average YouTube fan who's watching these channels, watching people go back and forth, things of that nature. The platforms, the content is about to change drastically. It's going to have to, in order for people to survive, or you are going to start to see, as you saw an influx a couple of months ago, where people were opening up Patreon or finding other platforms to be on, that's going to be more prevalent. So if you were making money, let's say you're making about anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a week or a month, depending on viewership and subscribership, you're going to try to keep that stream of revenue. So you're going to put it on Patreon. So things are going to probably get more salacious, more drastic. It's going to get more gutter, to be just blunt. People are going to move to Patreon and the other streaming avenues where they're more free to do what they want to do and say what they want to say. And they're going to ask you to pay to watch. Period, point blank. So the couple of people who are in the chat or the couple of people who are viewing, please feel free to speak on this, because I'd love to engage and get some of your comments, your thoughts, and things that you've seen this week. And I'm sorry that I had to put you on mute real quick again. Again, I am fighting a cold, so there are going to be times that you hear it like briefly mute out, but I'll try to come back on as soon as possible. So while I'm waiting for people to kind of weigh in on that, I also wanted to weigh in on current events of this week that really are important to everyone. So I'm not sure if everyone has been following, and I hope you have, but I'm not sure if everyone was following the impeachment hearings. Even if you were not following it, you should definitely be looking into it online. You can watch 2 to 3 minute snippets on YouTube. Ooh, sorry, but you can watch 2 to 3 minutes on YouTube snippets. You can go through all of that. And it's important to watch because this is affecting the economy. I talked about how bills had increased. I talked about how money is not stretching as far as it did a few weeks ago. It is more prevalent, more so than ever. Think about what season we're in right now. We are currently in the holiday season. How many of you guys went to the grocery store and you saw the prices of food? You saw the prices of turkey. They were like, it's a sale price. And you're like, that ain't no sale price. You saw the price of eggs. You saw the price of everything that you're going to need to make a balanced meal for Thanksgiving. I am so sorry, guys. Like, I am going through it right now with the allergies and everything like that. Allergies plus a cold, it's just not working. Anywho, I'm going to push through for the next few minutes. But I wanted to get your idea on that because this is all systemic of what's going on in government. There is a looming government shutdown again, which is going to inflate prices once again. These are the things that are super important, guys, because this is how you survive. At the end of the day, you can cut cable. You can not drive as much if you have a vehicle. You can do all of those things, but your money is still going to be shortened. And why? Because the cost of electricity, cost of heat, cost of water, cost of essentials in your home will increase because the value of the dollar and the value of the power behind the dollar is being heavily deflated right now as we talk, as we're viewing, as we're speaking. And yes, I know this isn't as popular or it isn't as entertaining as people talking about each other's mamas and so-called backgrounds and so-called ethnicities. This is real life. Like, F what you hear about people that you're never going to meet in real life a day. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. You may watch them. There you go. You saw 1 pound of ground beef for $10. I saw that too. Was it at a Kroger store? Because Kroger goes by Smith's, goes by whatever it is, whatever coast you're on. So if you saw that, I saw that too. And I was like, is this the golden cow? Did Jesus come down from the cross and anoint this cow? Well, I gain 10 years of life and lose 20 pounds eating this cow. If not, that cow can stay where it is. Real talk. But what else did I see? I saw bagels. And I know you're going to be like, well, bagels are a treat. They're not. It's bread. But I saw bagels for $4.79 for 6 on sale. That was the sale price. And I was like, are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me with this? Like, how is that a sale? They were $3.79 not 2 months ago. And I was yelling at myself for buying them, but $4.79, and that was the sale price. I can't even do it. I like, and then vegetables, the things that are supposed to be healthy for you. Have you noticed? And I'm not talking organic because I'm going to be honest. I don't necessarily believe in organic. I believe in fresh food and fresh produce, but I don't believe in the whole organic movement because it just don't sit right with me. It just doesn't. Be that as it may, I saw bell peppers for 2 for $3. Ooh, sale price. So $1.50 each. I saw onions for $1.19, I believe. I saw broccoli florets. So say you want to be lazy and you don't want to buy a whole head of broccoli. I'm lazy, but say you don't want to buy the whole head of broccoli. The broccoli florets are now $2.99. $2.99. And I'm like, so you're supposed to be healthy. You're supposed to get all your vitamins and nutrients. And in order to make a healthy family, you should be cooking. And I agree with that. Now, that I will tell you, I will cook down. I cook down almost every single night. And if I don't cook, I'm eating leftovers for what I cooked. Be that as it may, have you ever noticed that now all of a sudden, what is it? I saw McDonald's because I don't eat it, but they're always pushing that crap on you. they have a buy one quarter pounder, get one for $1. And I'm like, how are you able to afford to lower your prices on your food, but the price of the actual ingredients are higher? That goes into what is truly in the ingredients. I said it last week about Popeye's chicken sandwich that is making everybody go crazy, where it was what did they say? It was 26 man-made products in that piece of chicken. Think about it. We're being made to pay more money for the proper ingredients, the real food. The rice that you know is rice that's in a bag. Like, since when has long grain rice in a bag? Now, I'm not talking the Minute Maid rice. I'm talking about the rice that you need to know how to cook rice. And for all the women and men who know how to throw down in the kitchen, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There is a difference between minute rice that you pop in the microwave and is ready in 2 minutes and real rice that you know you could cook. But anyway, let's get back. Rice in a bag is $1 and something now, almost $2. Since when has rice been that expensive? So I'm talking about the cooking oil. Cooking oil is what, $2.99 up to $4, depending on what brand. Like, things that you're supposed to be doing in life to be healthy, it's almost as if, and here comes the tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, but I'm truly starting to believe that the powers that be, and I'm not talking Illuminati and all that stupid stuff, I'm saying the people in government, the people who stand to make millions and billions of dollars, do not want Americans to be healthy. And I'm not talking about everybody walk around and you're size 2 and you're split and you're thin. No, I'm talking about healthy. When you are at the grocery store and you're trying to make a meal for your family, and that meal is going to add up to $35 to $40, as opposed to, I can go to KFC, I can go to Popeyes, I can go to McDonald's and get a meal that isn't healthy for 20 something bucks. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, what are you going to do? Those are the things that we are talking about. Those are the things that we need to be focusing on. Again, I'm not going to speak on anybody else's beef, but I got beef. I got beef with the industry. I got beef with the grocery stores. I got beef with my paycheck. I mean, I make a beautiful living. I will never, ever, ever crap on that. But it's still hard, even for me, because I make money. It's that old adage, more money, more problems. It's true. They can't make money off of healthy people. That could be it. They can't make money off of healthy people, but at the same token, think about it, guys. Medical bills, it's stacking up. Like, I see a lot of people on YouTube who are always asking for prayer, who are always asking for, what is it? For, I don't want to say handouts because that sounds rude as all hell, but and as I put up the Cash App, I'm trying to learn how to do the Cash App on this channel, because on my other channel, it's already pre-programmed and everything when I upload videos, because I just purely upload on my other channel, even though I could go live and all of those things. That channel is purely for uploads. It is a very successful channel. Again, it's a niche market. I never want to cross those, but I'm trying to learn how to make 7 different streams of income, if that makes sense. Anywho, But people are always asking for help and things like that. And it's not because they're unwilling to go out there and they're unwilling to work. They need the help. People who are on government assistance still need help. And people think, oh, just because you're on government assistance, you're not working, you're lazy. That is a lie. That is a lie, lie, lie. There are rules, there are exceptions to every rule, but the rule of the thumb is most people who are on government assistance still work 8 hours, and some of them work 2 jobs, and they still need help because of the city that they live in, because of if they have a special needs child in their family. Anything that goes on with that, like there's more than just that, oh, you're just lazy sitting up there having babies like that. It's not even a statistic. It is just a prejudice, period, point blank. And what a lot of people don't know, but it is public knowledge, over 70% of people who are on federal government assistance are Caucasian. But you never hear about that. There are whole states who are predominantly on government assistance. Kentucky, West Virginia, just to name a couple. So, and I don't know a whole bunch, I don't know one Black person who lives in West Virginia that I know personally. I'm sure there are people, but I don't know them. But be that as it may, guys, it is so important that we have these type of conversations and we don't have just, God, it's going to sound like I'm crapping on things, but I'm really not. But it is what it is. We don't have meaningless conversations. Like when you walk away from this channel, I want you to have learned something. I want you to have rethought something, or I want you to be sparked to go do something else. Like, true story, and I'm in with this. My eldest great niece, me and my sister are 10 years apart, so that's the way I can have a great niece. Be that as it may. My eldest great niece had her 6th birthday party yesterday. Her birthday is today, so happy birthday, Shay. But my eldest great niece had her birthday party. Chuck E. Cheese birthday party for, I think it's like 2 pizzas, some sodas, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you don't even get a cake, y'all. It's $275. $275. I know this because I paid it 2 years ago for the girl when she was turning 4. So I know the price. It may have went up, but it was $275. They get a party bag, tokens, that stupid rat and his friends like sing to them. Yeah, I'm in my feelings about that. Anywho, Shay, loves LOL surprise dolls. To all of the parents who know about LOL surprise dolls, I pray for you because I had to pray for myself. So my mom calls me on Thursday, not last Thursday. Mind you, the party was yesterday. So walk with me through this timeline. My mom calls me. I'm driving. She's like, hey, I went and tried to buy Shay a LOL surprise doll because Shay showed me online what she wanted and blah, 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 but it was sold out. My mother went to a particular place. It was sold out. I said, oh, okay, well, let me try. Y'all, I'm laughing because I'm mad at myself that I even did this. 3 Walmarts later, three Walmarts later, I finally find this damn doll. There is a big sign in front of the dolls because I couldn't find the doll at first, but somebody was gracious enough to show me the LOL surprise doll aisle. Anywho, they have a sign that says, due to demand, you can only buy two of the Disco Queen LOL surprise dolls. That was the mandate. Okay, here we go. First of all, the Disco Queen is the only Black doll. And of course, my mother was like, "You have to buy her one that matches her skin tone so she knows that we're beautiful, blah, blah, blah." So I'm like, okay, check, got it. So, little badass kids or badass parents, I don't know which one. I'm going to blame both of them right now, y'all. And I'm not looking at the comment section. I'm looking up at my walls because I just get irritated rethinking this. Anywho, so people have ravaged said Disco Queen box because the part of the LOL surprise doll is you can't see the doll. It's a surprise. Notice the sarcasm. I was like, what in the absolute? But anywho, so sitting there, fresh off of work with a headache, like, okay. So I'm trying to find a box that has not been damaged. Fine. Finally find the box. On the box, because the box was $29.88. And I'm going to tell you why this offends me in a second. Anywho, on the box, it doesn't say that there's an actual doll in it. It just says 25 plus surprises with outfits. And I'm like, okay, I need to be sure there's a doll in this box. So I'm looking for someone to help me. Again, yeah, good luck. I'm reading the box. I'm Googling it online. Finally, I get confirmation there is one doll. Do you know this doll is less than 4 inches tall? And that's the standard, guys. The standard. I was so offended. Then, so I finally buy the doll. I buy the bag. I'm telling my mom the story. She is cracking up at me. And she's like, well, I bought her the LOL surprise, like, bag that you could draw it and some other LOL surprise kits. Do you know the LOL surprise have bath bombs too? All right, what else? But then my mom's like, well, I bought the cake and this. Great. And you guys are hearing the register ring as I'm telling the story. My mom goes, oh, well, let's get her balloon. A bouquet of balloons, guys. A bouquet of two. I bought 1/6, the number 6, LOL surprise, happy birthday balloon, and then, decoration balloons. A bouquet costs over $30. So that's $60 right there. $60 just on the two things I bought, plus another, I think it came up to almost $40 my mom bought. So that's $100 right there. Plus the birthday party. Plus the cake itself was $30. All of this, guys, all of this. Yes. Yes. So I was offended because I was like, she's 6. And I wasn't trying to diminish the birthday. I was just thinking about, why is Chuck E. Cheese so damn expensive? $275. And feel free to Google these prices. Why is the Disco Queen doll, yes, the Disco Queen doll, the only black doll, she has 2 Afro puffs and they are either gold or purple. Why is she limited edition? And why is she sold out? That sounds great. No, it's a bunch of black parents trying to find representation in a marketable product for their children. That's what it is. Why is a half sheet cake, not a full sheet, a half sheet cake $30? This all goes into inflation, your dollar's not stretching. And again, I preface this story with saying I am blessed. I have a great job. I have had a great job. I have had a great career this far, and I am so thankful for it. It's kind of why I am so guarded, because I know I'm blessed. That being said, think about all the people who aren't as blessed trying to do the same thing, if not the same thing, a fraction for their children. That's what I'm talking about, guys. So it is okay. So this is my final 2 minutes because I've really got to finish locking up my hair again. But then I've been working on this since yesterday. Lazy. Anywho, I think it is so important as I close this out, guys, that during the holiday season, remember I told you to check on your strongest friend. Check on your own finances. And don't be afraid to push back. I'm not saying go to the stores and be like, I'm only going to pay this because you're going to walk out without what you want. However, you can push back through calling your congressman, calling your local representatives, calling your senator, investing your time in the news, in economics, and everything like that, because it is so important. The holidays right now is a cash grab. It isn't about family anymore. And that's the sad part. It used to be about family. Now it's about who can make the biggest buck, who's going to have the biggest decorations, who's going to have the most gift wrap. Like, I told my mom, I was like, it might just be gift card city for me this year because I'm so emotionally and mentally spent. Like, I just don't have it in me to be out there fighting people over the latest and greatest. And I hope people understand where I'm coming from with that. But I do thank you for your time. Please comment, rate, share. Notice I didn't say like, I said rate, because if you don't like it, great. If you like it, even better. But share, because this type of information can help somebody who really needs it. So I'm going to give you back your time, give you back your Sunday. I thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next Sunday. I am going to surprise you guys with the topic next Sunday. It is going to be involved with the sector as we know it. Not throwing my hat in the ring by any means necessary, but I am going to speak on some things. That being said, look forward to hearing from you guys soon and have a great day. Bye.